It's time to start upgrading your driver's license. We have heard the warning for years now, but the clock is really ticking now. And in Kentucky, it's become a major problem. Walter Smith-Randolph is here with a rocky rollout and what you need to know to eventually be able to fly. Walter.
Paul and Kyle, essentially what you need to fly after October 1st is a passport or a license with this star on it. The problem is, if you live in northern Kentucky, you have to drive an hour and a half to Frankfort to get one. Governor Andy Beshear has admitted the Real ID program is a mess. The Real ID rollout has had delays and restarts. First, Kentuckians were able to get Real IDs at their local county clerk's office. Then the Commonwealth switched over to creating 12 regional offices. An office is slated to open in Florence for Northern Kentucky residents, but so far no opening date has been set. If you do not have a Real ID compliant license just yet, your existing Kentucky license is still good to fly until October 1st. Just last week, Governor Beshear appointed a new director for the program. She says Kentucky residents should start making sure they have the documents they need to get a Real ID once the regional offices open up.
Kentuckians are urged to start looking at the documents they need. We don't want any unnecessary travel or visits to offices. It's crushing when someone has driven 10 miles or 1 mile or, arranged for a babysitter at home just so that they could go and make application and they get there and they don't have the correct documents.
So what documents do you need to get a Real ID? You'll need to present proof of identity like a birth certificate or passport, proof of Social Security, and 2 proofs of residency like a utility bill or a payslip. Once you have all that, you can head to the Frankfort office to apply. That is until the Florence office opens up. Paul and Kyle.
All right, thank you, Walter. In Ohio and Indiana, you can upgrade your current license to a Real ID at the BMV. Real IDs will also grant you access to federal buildings like courthouses.